they come off of turn 12, back to the start-finish line. They'll see the white flag this time. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Shane Van Gisbergen in the lead and trying to finish it off here in Portland.
And he got off at turn 12 really well, but you see Allgaier sails it down into turn 1, closes right up to the rear bumper. He's loose off of turn 2, though, and not going to get the drive that he needs on the exit.
What a day it's been for SVG.
Which part of it, Adam? Off the track, on the track?
Qualifies up front, but has been banged up throughout the afternoon, sent in multiple directions, time off the track, but stayed in the game, the late rally, the awesome restart, and now just a half a lap away from his first career victory in an Xfinity car.
Well, he had to work for this one. We think back to Coda when he's leading on the last lap and it gets taken away. He shows up at the Chicago Street Course in the Cup Series, thinks, hey, this might be easy, but now in the Xfinity Series, he's had to fight for it.
Truex is off track. Down the back straightaway, turns 10, 11, and 12 for Shane Van Gisbergen. Supercar champion, comes to the States. Trevor talked about his hot start, winning for the first time ever in a Cup car at Chicago. Today, the 13th time he's driven an Xfinity car, and he's going to get it done. Career win #1 for Shane Van Gisbergen comes in Portland, Oregon.
Well, that is just not at all the way we thought his day was going to go. I think most of us thought that the 97, the 16 were going to dominate this race. But as you said, Trevor, just really had to work for that.
He wasted no time to do some burnouts over here. Earned it, though, and did it cleanly. He didn't send Justin Allgaier off into turn 1. You know, he makes it down into turn 3, 4, gets to his inside, gets him loose, but in a
super, super hard racing, fun to watch.
Allgaier ends up second. Sammy Smith was third. Back-to-back top 5s for him. Allmendinger back to the top 5.
I know we've talked a lot about Shane and how fast he is and how good of a driver he is, and he is, and I'm not taking that away. But, you know, as he's driving away and it looks dominant, it wasn't quite the dominating race for him, right? You think about earlier in the race when he was stuck back there in 3rd or 4th place, and he was just kind of like he was there. He eventually moved his way up, but he wasn't just lights out faster than everybody, right? Ty Gibbs had a really fast car. He got wrecked. Right, so you think about, he just was able to do the right things, execute the race correctly, and that's what puts him in the lead here coming to white.
White flag is out, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Shane Van Gisbergen, 2.2 seconds in front of second place Sheldon Creed. It hasn't been easy.
Hasn't been easy.
He's been as smooth as a nice glass of Chardonnay. And
that's for sure. You know, in the first half of the race, I thought he was going to just go through the field, right? And in the second half, for whatever reason, I don't know if the competition got better or he got worse or whatever that may be, but competition catch up on him, and they made him work for this one.
Out of turn 4, down to turn 7 for the final time. Can manage the S's and not have to worry about the drivers behind him.
I want to see if he drifts the racetrack again. That burnout last week was absolutely incredible.
Unbelievable, wasn't it?
We make sure we catch that.
SVG on his way to the wine country trifecta. Fastest yesterday in practice, wins his first career pole today, and set to capture the checkered flag. 97 in turn 11. He is impressive. 35 years old from New Zealand. Back-to-back victories for Shane Van Gisbergen.
Great job, man. Great job. Very happy for Shane.
Great job, man. Great job, team. A lot of adversity. Found a way to get it done, of course, buddies. Awesome job, guys.
Now, 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank, and pulling away is Shane Van Gisbergen.
He is pulled away by a second plus, 1.2 seconds. over Ty Gibbs. They've just cleared one. Here comes the right-hander. That's turn 2. Back onto Lakeshore Drive is Shane Van Gisbergen.
The best car today has found his way back to the front when it counts, but it's not over yet. Tough section of racetrack here. He'll go through turn number 3. No pressure from behind. He continues to leg it out over Ty Gibbs and Kyle Larson in that second spot. SVG through 4, out of 5, and onto Columbus Drive for the last time.
Unless that car breaks, turn out the lights, the party's over. Shane Van Gisbergen is about to win his 3rd consecutive race here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. For the final time, under braking into 6, he'll hang the left-hander onto the short straightaway, over the train tracks and down the hill into turn 7.
Everybody brought their best today to try to take it to Shane, but he is ready for the action. He likes the fight. He enjoys the aggressiveness. No one could get him to get out of who he is. No one was able to make him make the big enough mistake. This guy is a world-class racer, and he's making everybody in NASCAR better.
He was a favorite coming in, and it's very difficult to be able to perform with that much pressure. But I'm guessing that Auckland, New Zealand is his favorite city, but number 2 on the list has to be Chicago. Shane Van Gisbergen is going to do it again. He wins in Chicago.
Great job, everyone. That is awesome.